Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. Today we are going to be looking at my YouTube made me buy it, but my not so favorites. These aren't entirely things I really disliked necessarily, but they are things that maybe are meh, or yeah, kind of, I kind of regret buying that, or maybe it's just something I don't always use, or I just haven't explored enough. So these are basically just things that are not my favorites. I have a huge box right here full of my not so favorites. This isn't nearly as big of a box as my favorites were, but that just means probably that I'm easy to please. The first thing that I have in this box is this Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. Toddy Westbrook always talks about this powder. She loves it. It's a holy grail. She uses it almost every day. Now, I only purchased this not even a week ago. I saw this in my local Walmart, and my Walmart is so small that I was very surprised. I saw it and I grabbed it because this whole time that Toddy has just been raving about this product, I thought for sure this was like a $60 translucent powder, so I was like, no way, I'm fine. I use a Besame translucent powder and I'm really happy with it, but now I have this and I'm gonna try it out more. That's why it's in my not so favorites, not because I dislike it, but because I haven't tried this enough to really know whether it's going to be one of my favorites. Here I have the Chanel Perfection Lumiere Velvet Foundation. Stephanie Lang, I believe, she raved about this foundation for a little while when she was very early on YouTube, and then I think she moved on to other things. For a while, I also really liked this foundation. It's a strange formula though. It really is. It almost makes your face like a mask, and it's not completely matte, but it's not shiny, it's not oily. It's hard to explain unless you really try it. I liked it for a little while. I don't know. I don't know if I'll try. I probably will try it again just because I have it. My color is 30 beige, but you don't have to set it. You don't have to set it, and I would just have to show you guys. It's a strange foundation. Toddy Westbrook also talked about the Super BB Insta Ready by Physicians Formula. It came in like a little kit. It had this contour kind of cream stick, I want to say, and you were supposed to put like this on the bronzer end, and then this was supposed to be your highlight over here. This just doesn't work well for me. I have to really blend in a cream product, and then it's hard to blend something in without messing it up when the product is so close together, and I'm not a cream product gal. Then there is the Super BB Insta Ready. It was okay. This is a little bit dark, and Physicians Formula hasn't really been known for having a great shade range, so it's meh. It's very meh for me. I'll probably pan this soon and try to get rid of it. I might even mix it with something to kind of lighten it up to get rid of it. Then I have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. A lot of people were raving about this at the time when it initially came out. It is a okay foundation. My problem with it, I think, is the way that you apply it. Like, you have a little like sponge thing, and even if you don't utilize that, you still have to use like a blending sponge or something. But this, like this cushiony stuff, I'm really not into this cushiony stuff. Although it does blend out on your skin. I'll probably also put this in a panning project because I just don't use it and it's not my favorite. But then again, I might fall in love with it. I don't know. We'll see. Here, I still have it in its packaging. So like, I've never even tried this. But here's another thing. Emily Noel was talking about this mascara. It's a Super Sizer CoverGirl mascara. I haven't tried it, so I can't say anything about it, but I bought it when I run out of all my other mascaras, and I have probably 20. So I have the Color Tattoo eyeshadow by Maybelline. I have mine in the color Edgy Emerald. My whole problem with this is that it is extremely, extremely, extremely dry. That's that swatch. And it's just so patchy. It's a cream product. Again, I'm not a big fan of cream products. So this doesn't speak to me. I don't even want to try another one just to maybe see if I got a better batch. Next is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This, I didn't have a lot of problems with this. I just am not a huge foundation person, and this wasn't my favorite. I have here the Touch in Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duo. I have tried to use this product maybe 8 times, and I have the hardest time getting this product to, I don't know, not dry and like make my eyes look very creased, like in spots where I don't want to crease. So I just really don't like this. Toddy Westbrook loves these, and I mean, you might like these too, I just don't. Then I have the NYX Glitter Primer. I just haven't tried this enough. I've only used it once. It was fine, I guess, but I don't know the difference. I couldn't recommend this, yes or no. Next, I have the Tarte Shape Tape. Everybody loves the Tarte Shape Tape. I, however, do not love the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but every time I put it under my eyes, first of all, the applicator is way, 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 way too big. Like, why is this so huge? Why is this so huge? I don't understand. But I put it under my eyes, it's way too much product, and then I'm like blending it out and it creases, and then I have to quickly like put on my translucent powder. It's creasy, it's drying. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't understand why other people like it. I don't like it. Now I have the Ofra Lasting Liquid Lipsticks. Kathleen Light loves these. She has a couple of shades. I know like Miami Fever is from Kathleen Lights. Maybe Havana, I don't know. I love the color of these. Kathleen Lights and I have a very similar liking for the same lip color. I just don't like liquid lipsticks because when they start to go away, I can see the outside edge of my lips, and then I wonder how long have I been walking around like that with the outline, and then like I gotta like clean it off with a makeup wipe and like reapply it throughout the day. It's just, I don't like liquid lipsticks. Also, they are very drying on me. Then I have the NYX liquid lipsticks. This one's, and these are the lingerie ones. This is just the regular one. I don't really like these for the same reason, because they're liquid lipstick. A lot of people liked them. I don't like them. Now we're moving on to our palettes, which is the last thing. First thing I have is the Lime Crime Venus. I love watching eyeshadow palette declutters or collections, and a lot of people had this in their declutter in their collection, and people loved it. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll love it too, like Creation. That shade right there really, really, really speaks to me. Aura looks beautiful. This is a great transition shade. Almost reminds me a little bit of Tease from Urban Decay, and I really like Tease. The problem is that I am not a pink eyeshadow enthusiast, and as you can see, these are mostly pink. I even saw someone one time say, if you had this, you didn't really need the Modern Renaissance. I don't know how true that is, but the pinks in Modern Renaissance, even though everybody says that's a great eyeshadow palette, that's where I start walking backwards. I'm like, everybody loves it, but it's pink, and I don't want pink on my eyes. I don't like pink eyeshadow. Let me know down below if you think I should get it anyways, even though I don't like pink eyeshadow. I mean, I know that may sound like a strange question, but I need an outsider's point of view. Next, I have the Lorac Unzipped Eyeshadow Palette. These are fine. They're rosy tones, but they're fine. I get basically the same eye look every time I use this. A lot of people liked it. I'm not a huge fan. I have the Lorac Pro 2. It's not that I really dislike this. This is actually fairly new to me. It's just Jade is one of those greens that darkens on me. I love that shade until it's on my skin, and then I no longer like that. So that was one of my favorite shades in this palette. And then the other ones are very neutral, and I'm not a huge neutral person. So I don't really know if I would love this or not. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but it's not a favorite. Now we have the Nude Tude by the Balm Cosmetics. The brush just fell out. This is like a useless brush. I don't know. Okay, just gonna leave that down below. It's a neutral palette. It's fine. I haven't really played around with it, so I don't know whether I would love it or not. So it just doesn't speak to me, so I never pick it up because I like color. I see color and I'm like, oh, I really want that. This palette is not saying pick me up, so I'm not picking it up. So I don't know if it's good. Sticking with the Balm Cosmetics, I have In the Balm of Your Hand Greatest Hits Volume 1. I have used this quite a lot more than the other Nude Tude. First of all, I already have these shades somewhere else. I haven't really been using that, and they're probably so nasty by now. I mean, you see that that one's cracked. Second of all, glue in here sucks because these both fell out. I have been using Hot Mama a lot. I probably will try to pan it, but I don't know. Like, blushes seem very difficult to pan, so I don't know if I will try to pan this or not. These shades, however, well, that's a highlighter, but these shades, I don't really like these shades. Emily Noel said she loved this. This was a great all-around palette. I guess it is. Like, if you, for the blush and the bronzer and the highlight, and then you do have a few shades, but it's the eyeshadows that I really don't like. And I really don't appreciate these like lip products because they just, when they're exposed like that, that makes me feel they're even grosser than if they were just in a stick, like after they get to a certain point. Now for the grand finale, I have the Lorac Pro 3 palette. Toddy Westbrook loved this palette. She still claims to love this palette. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There are 2 pans I've hit, and that's because it's like my 2018 Pan That Palette. I'm just trying to get rid of it and try to get like my most use out of it. I will tell you exactly why I don't like this palette. These 2 shades essentially do the same thing. I just set my eyeshadow primer with it. Pink Nude, same thing. I don't know what else to do with it. Cool Taupe is fine in the crease. Clay, I like clay a lot. Terracotta, I've been really digging on this color, and I cannot get rid of this color. That frustrates me more than anything else. I don't know why. I do like terracotta, but I just really want to get rid of this palette because I dislike it so much. Dark brown is fine in the crease, but it's so similar to Cool Taupe that, you know, I'm just working on Cool Taupe right now. I'm not gonna work on both. I need to see progress so that I feel motivated to keep going. Jet Black is a black, fine. Truffle is a lot like a black, except it's sparkly. Dark Mocha almost looks like nothing. Rose Bronze on my skin tone looks just like powder, I guess. Like, it almost matches my skin tone. My daughter can use this and it looks good because she's a little bit deeper than me, and so it shows up and she loves it. So I've told her, like, go to town on this shade, go to town on all these shades, help me pan this thing. Amethyst blends out to nothing. Light Pewter is cute. It's like kind of like a silvery color on my lids. Medallion, you will see that I have quite a dip in Medallion, and that's because I've been taking my Fix Plus and putting on my eyes, and it doesn't radiate, but that's the only thing that will make this shade work. And if you are working on this palette, try some Fix Plus because it actually looks good with Fix Plus. Almond Pearl looks like nothing, and it's very powdery and not cute. Light Gold, which should be like that inner corner highlight that really brings everything to light, it's just kind of matte. It's not like, I like a bright inner corner highlight. This is not it, even though you can tell I've been using it a lot. I've also been using it as like a highlight on my cheekbones and my nose, so that's why it's been used a lot. Okay, so that is everything for my YouTube Made Me Buy It Not So favorites. If you would like, hit the subscribe button down below. Leave me a comment. What are some things that you have bought because of YouTube influencers? Is there anything on my videos that you found intriguing or that you have tried that you liked, that you didn't like? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I'd really like to have a conversation and get to know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.